What up, everybody? My bad. I had to go get some food for everybody. Hold on. Give me 1 second. What up, everybody? What's up, Richard? What's up, Richard? What's up? What's up, Pop? What's up, TNT? What up, AV? What up, Robin? What's up, Deontay? What's up, Beats? What's up, Mel? All right, we about to get into it. I've been kind of busy, but we gonna get into it. What's up, Mickey? All right. Hold on, let me get my music in on here. Let me get my music. Let's turn it down a little bit. So let's discuss a few things. What up, Delaney? Have y'all heard? Did y'all watch that show? What's up, Nikki? Did y'all watch that clip that I posted on my shorts? What's up, Tay? Mm-mm. Did y'all watch the clip with the baby mamas? The video of that? I want to talk about how we have experienced that and how it's affecting us today, and why I don't see why it's such a big deal for a lot of women to not accept the wrong choices they made and kind of move on and do something to improve it. I think the issue with a lot of black women and a lot of hyenas is they want, I guess they feel attacked when you address certain issues, but it's not about, because somebody posted on the comment other races do it too, and it's like, does that mean we continue to do it like that? That don't make any sense. If we supposed to be the best people, the first people, and we pride ourselves on who we are, it shouldn't be a problem where we want correction within our community to improve it. I think, and that was my main focus in the beginning of why I created the channel in the first place. I seen a black woman who was angry, very misguided, wanted revenge on a situation of the outcome that she created. And it just, when I addressed it, now it's bashing. And then you have other people who defend it, who think it's okay to do what it is. Well, what about what the guy does? What about what the man does? I feel like we supposed to be women. We supposed to be powerful. If we as powerful as we say, why would we give that much energy and power to another person? I really need somebody to answer that to me. If we're so powerful and we're great and we're so strong as they call us, why would we give that power to somebody else? We are, as a whole, black people as a whole, we have so much power, we have so much light, we have so much. I just got through watching something on Facebook where they had a graduation for these students, and they told the students that they couldn't dance. And then when you look at the comments, a lot of the kids got in trouble with the police that were there to prevent the kids from dancing. That's how serious they made that, right? You go and you look at the comments, you see people in the comments, well, they need to follow the rules. And then let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, let me post it. So I posted this quote on Facebook, and they weren't too happy about it. The reasonable man will adjust to the demands of his environment, and the unreasonable man expects his environment to adjust to his own. Therefore, all progress depends upon the unreasonable man. So when I start hitting them quotes back to these men and women who were saying, oh, they're breaking the rules, and nothing that was created on this earth was because of a damn rule. And I don't think it's wrong for a child to celebrate because they make their these accomplishments. I think that's where they're wrong. This is why I got upset when royalty did not show up to her children's graduation. I'm going to my daughter's graduation tomorrow for kindergarten. Okay. And I know she got a long way to go before she reached to high school, but I'm going to jump up there and act a fool and praise her just so she knows she keep going. I think as adults, we miss that type of stuff. I think as adults, we miss that type of stuff. Would you say, Delaney, it takes two, but we give our power? Absolutely. It takes two. The shit that's going on with Krishan and Blueface and Erykah Badu. And first of all, Erykah Badu, I love her music and shit, but she got to bow out gracefully with that one. She can't really speak on that because Krishan will bury Erykah Badu in 5 seconds for Blueface. You don't get involved in toxic relationships that you know gonna get back together. You just don't. And I know everybody coming for Blueface, but Blueface treats women how he feels about his mother. Think about it. Blueface baby mama is Hispanic, correct? So he went out of his way to date someone that does not remind him of his mother, first of all, and he don't treat her good either. Then uh Krishan sees all this. She sees the drama. They've been back and forth. She didn't really have a good upbringing because her mama's a hyena as well. And boom, she decides after multiple abortions, she want to keep this one this time. When she could have did all the protective measures to not be involved in that anyway. But it's a low self-esteem thing with that too. That's why I say all the money in the world and these people need therapy. How you feeling about CJ new song, Funny Mike and Royalty Boyfriend are hating? Well, in my opinion, for them to even speak on it, it affected them somehow. Why even talk about it? Come out with your own tracks. Uh, I've never heard CJ say anything towards Rico Frico's what he say his medication was therapy and shit. He ain't say nothing about that. Rico been putting out music, and I think he said something about him trying to be like him, which is kind of weird because CJ came out with music prior. I don't know why. I guess they just want clout at this point because CJ's song was like his song before this one was like what 8 years ago, and he didn't do it because of Rico. He wanted to be like Rico. Now, I think they just say anything at this point. They're still trying to be relevant, but to me, CJ's song was for his therapy. He made that song. If you guys really paid attention, he made that song and video before he even moved out. He did that before he moved out. No, he couldn't have because he dyed his hair. He must have went back to that place. Okay. I stand corrected. I just corrected myself in like 5 seconds. No, because his hair is different. But and that's how much pull he got. He gonna go back to his old spot to go do that video. But I think it's just for clout. I think it's just for attention. And that's what I be saying about people be so focused on the negative clout type situations as opposed to what, and CJ could have been petty. He could have been really petty. CJ could have said something about Rico. What is it? Hey, what up with them indictment charges, bro? And he could have said to Funny Mike, hey, Funny Mike, your baby mama moved back yet? Hey, Funny Mike, woo, 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 woo. He could have just outed their business and their behavior and things that's going on with them, and he didn't. So I don't understand the point of them talking about that or even referring to that, but it's giving clout chasing because you guys have your own platform. You guys got your own stuff going on. Why not focus on that? I was just confused. That's what I'm saying. Like, and then even with that, CJ could have been petty and hit up uh Funny Mike's baby mama when they was having issues. You see what I'm saying? Just like Funny Mike hit, just messy stuff. He could have been on some messy stuff, but he didn't do that. So, to me, that's just basically looking for attention. And however people are going to receive CJ's music, they're going to receive it. Some people are going to like it, some people are not. And they're entitled to their opinion. All it's going to do for CJ is have him encourage him to step his game up. But it's not coming from a constructive place, in my opinion. It's just hating. You know what? I don't know that. I'm really confused on that too, because I've been watching a lot of videos where black women have been outed for hating on other black women. Black men are now being outed for hating other black men. It's like they got more. Funny Mike and Rico got their own problems. They got their own problems, especially Rico. CJ is still paying for that house. He said he has three houses, and everyone was up in arms 2 weeks ago when pics of the twins came out of them in that pool at the house the shooting took place. Oh, well, I mean, that's what I mean. They can get upset, but you can't tell people what to do, where to take their kids. I mean, yeah, I don't think he's going to, because it's really not worth it. What's the point? You know what I'm saying? It was that trash that you had to comment on it. You had to make sure that you comment on it and let people know it was trash, as opposed to coming out with your own music and talking about your therapy in your life. Funny Mike can be talking about how he worked 365 days out the year and don't get no breaks. Rico could be rapping about his indictment charges. I mean, it's just so much material that you can rap on instead of worrying about somebody else's stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, we need improvement in a community as a whole, because Rico, all that told me was Rico and Funny Mike both feelings are hurt because they beefing with him, and they beefing alone, because the fact that Funny Mike come up with this after what? How long ago was that little tit for tat between him and CJ? How many years ago that was? They feelings still hurt. They feelings are still hurt. But it was something else people were saying Charlene needs to take to the judge. They really, you know what? They still trying to send that girl down the rabbit hole. And I hope at this point, with all the advice that they gave her that never worked, I hope she stopped listening. I hope she stopped listening, because she can. This is what will happen. She'll continuously bring things to the judge, and the judge is going to get annoyed with her. He already didn't like the fact that she was doing parental alienation. Called that out, straightened that out with co-parenting. If you become the difficult party and you always trying to nitpick and you do something, you piss the judge off, it's not going to work in your favor. Just like her recording, and after the judge told her not to, that's not going to work in your favor. I don't understand, like, the madness. Yeah, y'all get them likes up. A little girl was in Royalty comment arguing with one of Royalty's fan, and she said Royalty Leon did not show up at his graduation. So Leon didn't even go? He didn't even go to his own graduation? See, and preschool graduations, Head Start, whatever you want to call it, kindergarten, whatever it is, you gotta let your child know all the hard work that they doing paid off, and you gotta celebrate them. Even if Leon, let's just say Leon didn't go to his graduation. Why not just do something special for him? Take him out to dinner or something. Hey, you made it to, like, do something. I don't know. I'm a different type of parent. I'm a different type of parent. That's weird. Charlene is too busy partying with the twins. Yeah, when the twins are gone. And you know, you don't want to do that to the point where you make your children feel like the twins are priority, and when they're gone, it's time for you to go outside. Now she did do a few things with them. She took them to that cereal thing and all that stuff. But as far as the situation with Leon, he needs to know that all his hard work done paid off. Like all your accomplishments you done did, you done got here. You know, I don't know. I think that's the opportunity for him to celebrate something that he's accomplished. You know, not just a birthday. You know, but I don't know. The way some of these women are wired mentally is very disturbing. It's very, very disturbing. No drip, no graduation, no nothing. Like, what's up, Trisha? That's crazy. And I don't know. I just feel like when you hold women accountable for the stuff that we do, because we all women, right? We've all messed up, we've all made mistakes, but some of us are late bloomers. I get it, but eventually you gotta stop. Like everybody, there's a lot of black women out there who think life is still a game, and then when the game is over, they got left. I don't think she's sending the right message to Leon for him not celebrating his graduation. Okay, girl, let me tell you, TNT. So I already got both of my kids who are graduating. My daughter already got her balloons, right? But I gotta go back to the store in the morning for them to blow it up because I ain't bringing a balloon in this house. It'll be pop before the morning. So I got her balloons ready and I got my son's balloons ready. Okay. I'm not playing. I'm gonna celebrate them and then we're gonna take them out to eat. You know, it don't have to be anything big. It ain't have to be a big old bash and a who, you know what I'm saying? But they're the only two that's going because they're the only two that's graduated. We want to make them feel special. We want to make them feel important. So we're going to take them out to the dinner. I'm going to embarrass them with a bunch of balloons and we're going to move on. It's just simple, simple, simple. Quick, quick, quick. No, he shouldn't. No, the fuck he should. Why? For what? Um, Jalea party is gonna be well. I don't know what it's gonna be, but you know, hopefully it's great. I guess summer is over for the kids already. All the talking about how summer is gonna be lit and they doing stuff out of town. Okay, well we'll see. You know, like I said, she already took us to that what cereal spot. That was decent. You know, I never heard of that. And they did like one little escape room and stuff like that. So you know, it's coming along. It's coming along, but I don't agree with the whole graduation thing. I think what you present to your kids are important. You don't ever want them to think that what their accomplishments are mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? We never want to celebrate that our children are not on drugs. That's what I'm saying. Like you got to celebrate that stuff. You got to celebrate that they're not in the streets doing the most. I just took off work to go to my stepson graduation and didn't get paid for that day, but I know that's right, Richard. I know that's right. You know I am TNT. I'm definitely gonna vlog it. I'm definitely gonna vlog it. Someone told them they sounded stupid and they said how it was stupid, it was seedy. Well, I'm gonna be honest, we're gonna talk about the stepdaddy thing in a second. What's up, Terranique? Stepdads, they really don't get the credit that they deserve. And it's not easy being a step parent. If you a stepmom, if you a stepdad, there's really not too many rewards in that. I heard about a stepdad taking care of his daughter, raising his daughter, right? What's up, killer? Squad. I heard him taking care of his daughter, paid for her wedding. She wanted her biological father to walk her down the aisle. Now, how fucked up is that? And the stepdaddy paid for everything. Yeah, I would have had that real daddy. Okay, well, you gonna fit the bill, cause what? I know that man was so hurt. That's why it's so risky to connect with single mothers or single fathers. Even when I was in the dating pool, I did not date guys who had baby mothers before I had kids and after I had kids. Like real, and I know that's hypocritical to not want to date somebody with kids, but it's not even the kids, it's what's attached to that kid. Because if you got a baby mama, like somebody like who y'all know what kind of baby mamas I'm talking about. The ones that just don't want to let go. Who want to deal with that? You got baby daddies who don't want to let go. So it's really risky out here asking somebody to be in a relationship with you and your kids and play stepdaddy, and they might not get the benefit. CJ took care of them kids for 9 goddamn years and ain't got nothing to show for it. No, thank you. No. And all because of whatever situation happened between them and their mama. It's okay to love your mama. It's okay to not like what somebody has done to your mama, but to not be appreciated for a stranger that came in your house to help potty train you and help raise you is crazy to me. It's insane. He ain't beat her. He ain't now if he punched her in her throat and he beat her up and stuff like that, and it was some domestic violence up in there, okay, I feel you. But relationship stuff, mm, she has been in and out of the house, in and out of the club every time the twins go. Now she can go back to funny mice. Y'all silly. That's crazy. There's no way I won't go for my graduation at all, even if my parents know that for sure. When I was in high school, they both know I don't play about anything concerning graduation. Yeah, graduation is supposed to be, an accomplishment or something. What up, killer? Squad. Yeah, somebody has leaked royalties address. I don't know who did. I don't know why it's that serious to have her address, but you know, we almost got the same square footage. Hey, what's it? Shira Seven say sprinkle sprinkle. I'm not playing with y'all today. What's up, Brody? You seen it on TikTok? Yeah. That I mean, just a slap in the face. Just a slap in the face to the stepdaddy. So that's what I be saying. Being a step parent, you got some kids who are very appreciative, but it's far few in between. It's just at the end of the day, some kids just want to go with blood because of blood. And if you're anybody who has lived or been around blood relatives, which we all have, sometimes sharing blood don't mean your family is the business. Okay, that's why there's a bunch of black sheep, because some family just ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But Gina Jalea birthday will be done in that house. Well, from what I heard Jalea say, she said she wanted nothing but her friends there. So in my personal opinion, that's exactly what she gonna get. Is just hanging out with her friends. She said that's what she wanted. Delaney, you sweet. Yeah, you heard that story. I love you too, Delaney. Y'all just be melt my heart. TNT, my lazy ass is still editing that video. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. And I'm gonna upload it. He isn't even allowed to see those kids. Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you're not even allowed to see these kids. You've been around them since they were little. Like when you look at the pictures, you see how tiny and itty bitty them kids are. To now, the things that I know women are capable of as far as manipulating their children is crazy. And we know we have that power. We know as women we have that power. We know what we can say to our daughters and our sons to manipulate the situation for them to hate their fathers or stepfathers. We know the power of the tongue that we have. But it's more powerful to step outside of ourselves and not have that, because that can affect the child mentally and it can create trust issues for them. And instead of us focusing on that and wanting them to be on our side because we need somebody to talk to, it's better for us to just let the kids have a relationship with their step parents or parent. There's plenty of people that I've seen in the chat who said they step parents and their mama broke up and they still had a relationship with their stepdad. That's the business right there. if you really want to know what the business is. Oh no, that ain't gonna happen, boo. Jalea gonna have to change a little bit. Like Yaya just had her birthday, as a matter of fact. Okay, Miss Thing, she was just doing it. But I noticed one thing about Yaya. Yaya mama let her dress cute, but not to the point to where it's too much. You know what I'm saying? You could tell her mom, like, okay, this is what you're gonna wear. We're gonna, even with the prom dress, she made sure like she did have a little leg out, but she still had some covering. So, you know, what up, Kwani? I seen a vlog with her having her little photo shoot. Okay. I did the actual video. I just gotta edit it. I got 2 vlogs that I got coming up. I got an unboxing of 2 items that I got coming up. I don't understand that now that Royalty and CJ are not together. They talk down on him, all the things he did for them, and not one. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He potty trained Carnation, and that's just too much history. That's what I'm saying. Yaya got some class to her. You know what I'm saying? Yaya be serious about. Yaya is very. What I see about Yaya, she's a very motivated young girl. She make her own vlogs. She do her own thing. She just she's. I don't know. I just really don't have anything to say about her. I just know her energy is not gonna match with Jalea's if that's what Jalea is on. I ain't seen no videos of Yaya twerking. I don't think. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's something Yaya will be interested in. And then, Yaya knows, she understands the assignment as far as being a vlogger and keeping your name out of the vlogs as far as in a negative site. Welcome back, Pop. Exactly. Good girl. Them daddies don't play about what their daughters be wearing. Okay. And Melinda, yes, Melinda, to me, in my opinion, from what I've seen, she's very classy. She's very about her family. She do her. Now, for whatever reason, she can't keep friends, but that's another story, I guess. Yes, her pranks are funny. She does TikToks, but it's not crazy. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's a very nice family. Them and the Lee family. I seen the Lee family just moved, and their house is nice. You know what I'm saying? Like her daughter though, that teenager there, she just attitude and I love how Georgia corrects her behavior in such a delicate way. Like she don't even have to do it. Like she didn't want to go to see Little Mermaid because she's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to go to see Little Mermaid. Miss Georgia took that ass to go see Little Mermaid. Okay, she enjoyed herself. You got to do that to teenagers. My niece was over here like 2 weeks ago, and was it last week? I don't remember. Anyway, she was over here and she was like, where you going, Auntie? I said, I'm going to the gym. Come with me to my pound class. She's like, oh no, I don't want to go and work out. I was like, oh, sugar foot. Go on, get in. Come on. You didn't already ask me too many questions. Now you can come see what I'm doing. She didn't want to go. I dragged her ass. Okay. And she had a good time. Now she wouldn't admit it, but I seen her smiling and getting down and hitting them sticks on the floor and kind of keeping up. Yeah, that's it. That's what you do. You gotta get them teenagers in order. Mm, is there? What's up, Tina? That's what I'm saying. It's a very classy way that Yaya dresses. It's a very you can tell that she has parents that are really making sure that she's good. You know what I'm saying? You set an example. You set a precedent. Lee family, Sally and Carissa, Patton squad, Bean squad, and Fisher family love them. Okay. Well, y'all don't sleep on Love and Slim. I know they don't have kids yet, but their vlogs are so lit. I'm just saying. Don't sleep on them. They cool too. They just went to Mount Rushmore with that big ass dog. I want a cane corso, but I don't want a cane corso, but I want a cane corso so bad, but I don't. Because I don't want to pick up that dog shit. But I like cane corsos. They're so pretty. I went to take my dogs to the groomers And then this lady came in with this big old cane corso, and I fell so in love with it. I didn't touch it because I don't know that dog, but it was beautiful, and I was like, I want one. I'm telling you, and that's the type of stuff I want to watch. The the A lot of people who dislike me and what I talk about, they don't like the fact that I address the issues of the situation. To me, I get, as black women, we get hurt, we get in our feelings, we go through our situations. But one thing that I came to realize in my late 30s, and even before I was 30, in my 20s, you understand that, damn, I allowed this shit to happen. This was all me, pimp. People, and that's why the saying goes, people only do what you allow. I was looking at blogs when they was talking about, when they were discussing the baby mama culture going on, and they was mad, and Melinda just had to tough pregnancy back to back, and I think she may suffer with post traumatic depression. Well, I hope she gets some help for that. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to one of my clients, and their experiences similar things like that. We got to learn to get help and talk to people about that. I hope she okay. That's a traumatic thing to go through when you're a woman and you're pregnant, and then you beat up on yourself because you're like, I ain't supposed to be feeling this way. I'm supposed to be happy. And things happen to your body. And I keep telling women this, uh, after you have a baby, a lot of men believe that after you have the baby, okay, the worst is over. No. Nope. It takes like a year, sometimes even longer, to mentally get back, and your hormones are still out of whack after that. It don't just happen overnight. You don't just pop out the baby and all the problems and trauma and frustration and all that shit come out of you with it. No, 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 no. How do you like CJ song? CJ song, to me, it sounded like he was really expressing how he felt in the moment. And I think it confused a lot of people because they're like, I don't know what they were expecting. The visuals really brought the song out more than anything. Like how he was feeling, how he was thinking. I think some people were confused on why he was like he was fighting back, but he's an Aries. I ain't never seen an Aries who got hurt and the thing they was doing was crying. I think it was anger first, and then they charge at the motherfucker, and then they might cry later, but no, not after they get back. You don't play with fire signs. I'm just saying. But I think it was a good video, and I'm like, why isn't it longer? I guess it said to be continued. I guess that was just a little sprinkle. Let me stop using that woman stuff. But I guess it was just a little dabble of what's to be continued. But I think, he should continue telling more of the story on how he felt at the time, how it was for him, because CJ had a lot of stuff going through him mentally when he was experiencing that, but at the same time, he wants to continue to make people know, I ain't scared. Yeah, I figured it was. Oh my God. Yeah, that's what it's looking like, Kaden. That's what it's looking like. She got more folk. Hold on, y'all. Let me get the charger. My dang phone about to die. All right. They talking about he trying to act like Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke, my birthday twin. Fun fact. Pop Smoke is my birthday twin. I don't know. I think all the rap music has that type of energy, the Pop Smoke energy, because who else before Pop Smoke, there was somebody else, and not a lot of people know who this person is. You got to be from Texas. What is his name? Mm, I cannot believe I don't know his name right now, because I used to listen to him all the time. Anyway, he sounds like Pop Smoke sounded like a rapper that was in Texas who was very popular in Texas, but he wasn't mainstream. So unless you were like from Texas or you love Texas music, you wouldn't really know who he was. I cannot remember what his name is, but to me, if you really listen to everybody music, it kind of sounds the same. It's not like it was in the 90s when you knew a Snoop Dogg song versus a Tupac song versus a Ice Cube song. Like you can tell what was what. Everybody sounded like, God damn it. No, it wasn't Mo3. It's an older cat. Trey. Oh dang, what is his name? And I can't remember his name. I cannot remember his name. I'm so mad. What up, Tyrone? It was something. I think his name was Trey. No, it wasn't Slim Thug. It wasn't Slim Thug. It was he was like more of an underground type rapper. Yeah, okay, so y'all know his name must have Trey the Truth. Yes. Y'all could tell by the sound, like his voice sound kind of, they have similar energies. You know what I'm saying? They're similar. I think that's what his name was. I want to say that's what his name was. I'm going to do my research and look up the songs that I got in my head that I can't really get out. But, I need to hear more of the song though so I can know where he going. But I don't think it was a bad song. I watched this video like 20 times last night and listened to it in my car. I know that's right. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, Killer. Oh my God. Yes. Motherfucking Zero. Thank you. It was Zero and somebody else who sound like Zero. Yes. 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 So y'all know who I'm talking about. I knew somebody would know. Oh my God. That was gonna drive me nuts. That was gonna drive me nuts. It was Zero and the other person that sound like him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. No, Killer got it correctly. I think it was Trey the Truth too, but Zero definitely. He sounded like Zero because I was like, damn, Zero mainstream now. Like it was him, and I think it is Trey the Truth too because they kind of sound alike. No, not Bun B. I don't think it's anybody who sound like Bun B at this point. It's funny how CJ can talk about what happens to him and God have a purpose, and they still hating on this man for no reason. I think it's misplaced anger. I think it's misplaced anger. Like I said, you can focus because it's okay for them to not like the song or whatever. But even with Rico stuff, Rico, when he was rapping about medicating himself with the drugs that he liked to take in his song, that was his therapy. So, what up, Ashley? Squad. I'm serious. They mad because he rapping about what happened to him, and it's like it's a story. Anything he puts out that is gonna be his detractors, they're gonna dislike. Yep. Zero and Trail. That's why you knew what I was talking about. You know. I'm telling you, people from Texas be knowing that shit. I lived in Texas for about I think 1 or 2 years. And I don't know, I might move back. We'll see. We'll see what my husband is talking about. I think it's jealousy, and I think it's like, I won't say much about Rico because he got his own stuff going and he can make whatever music he gonna make. I ain't heard nothing where I heard his stuff thumped yet. And Funny Mike, I mean, make a song, put out a record instead of just addressing and put out your own record. And it don't even have to be nothing directed towards CJ. It can just be your own art. Put that out and let that speak for itself, as opposed to, oh, that's trash. Funny Mike is still young too. He's still young. Oh Lord, not the shower curtains. Well, they giving him content, so they should be grateful that he's giving them more content. Yeah, Funny Mike. It's something. Funny Mike's still mad. He's still mad. He's still mad. I'm like, dang, you still mad? Oh, Rico gave him props on the visual because it looked like a damn movie. That too. The other side talking about they gonna make a rap about CJ and Lexi, talking about he got his beat ready. I guess. Yeah, they always. But I gotta blast CJ about something that he did, and I gotta blast him. And it's not just CJ. It's other Negroes in the chat and in the world who do this too. Y'all seen CJ vlog when he says he makes the accent to talk to people, and he said black people be telling them don't do that. He do it anyway. I know quite a few black people who do that. Who they'll go and they'll talk to like they'll talk to somebody who's Hispanic, and they'll start changing their tone of their voice, and I'll be looking at them like, now you can't speak a lick of Spanish. Why? Where that accent come from? Stop doing that shit. If you do that shit, stop doing that shit. Stop doing that shit. When I see that video clip with CJ saying that, I screamed. I was like, he is a fool. No, don't do that. Funny Mike looking is just jealous and lame. He know damn well he would be sitting his place. You know what though? If if um if CJ would have took Funny Mike on his offer on that prom, Funny Mike would have been giving all kinds of praises to this song. He would have been giving all kind of praises to the video, promoting them and everything. Funny Mike's still mad about that situation, but Funny Mike got to understand something. You can't you can't have somebody kids, step kids, come to your place of business or wherever you guys were at and make a diss track about him and think he gonna think he that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's just like CJ having some bad kids over there and saying stuff about Funny Mike, and Funny Mike does a lot for those kids. He does a whole lot for their kids, and none of them kids are biologically kids. So if they got a beef and gotten some kind of beef, and he went over to CJ's camp, and CJ and whoever one of his closest bad kids that he was real close to make a diss track about him, that will make him feel some type of way. They had no conversation behind it. He didn't call them. He just invited them to the prom and tried to squash it that way. It could have been a better way. That needed to be talked out. It wouldn't have just been like, hey, let's go to dinner. Like, he gotta understand, like, of course he gonna be upset. Rico just want to be noticed. Child, Rico. Anyway, it's probably that they Funny Mike. Here we go. Well, and it's because they say women start wars, and it took one woman just to ignite all of the drama. Even with the situation now, I hate to call you air signs out, but specifically Gemini's, y'all be seeing both sides all the goddamn time, and when y'all be cool and y'all see that person is really trash, y'all be scratching your head. So I know CJ on 32s is like, this is she still family now, Nick? I'm just saying. Yeah, I do that when I'm on the East Coast. And don't stop doing that shit, killer. Don't do that shit, okay? Don't do that shit. When I go to Texas and I go to Louisiana, people know I'm from Cali because I sound like I'm from Cali, okay? They say, oh, you sound like you ain't from here. Yeah, I showed I get up. And you know what? We need to stop these stereotypes. Because I remember one time when I went to Arkansas, they was like, where you from? I said, California. He's like, what up, cuz? I'm like, first first of all, we don't all say that, okay? Especially since, you know what, I'm not even gonna go into that, but yeah, I'm just saying. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? I know they did. That's why when CJ did that, when he said that, I started laughing because I was like, I know a lot of people do that. I know a lot of people do that. But we y'all get on my nerves. oh, oh my gosh. Funny Mike needs to worry about his own household and the back and forth there. Mm. Well, I don't know if he gonna get any traction from that. It's a respect thing. Yeah, it's a respect thing. You can't do that with men. I'm country. My voice isn't changing. I wish I would go. I wish I would go to Arkansas or something. Because if you, a lot of people who move in the States, y'all know that different down south accents are different. None of them are ever the same. And it got to the point where, well, you definitely know if somebody is from New Orleans, but you can tell when somebody is from New Orleans and you can tell it when somebody is from Louisiana. And you could start seeing the different, even in the East Coast. A nigga from New York don't sound like a nigga from Baltimore. A nigga from Baltimore don't sound like a nigga from PA. Like you could tell like it's East Coast and all that stuff, but you know the different accents. I wish I would take my black ass down south, talk about some, what y'all be saying? Give me some words. Uh, what y'all say? Hold on, now, hold on. Let me get it together. See, I can't even make up nothing on the fly because y'all say so much stuff, and I don't want to misrepresent the countryness, but the country shit y'all say. I ain't even gonna go there. I would just leave that alone. Just stop that shit, okay? Because if you bring your country ass out here and try to talk like you from California because you try to show love, I'ma laugh at you. I would get a good laugh. Knowing you trying to not slur that R and shit that y'all do when y'all lay them words and slur them words and stuff like that, you're gonna be trying so hard. CJ doesn't articulate properly. That's blah, blah, blah. CJ doesn't articulate properly. That's what annoys me. Like he wanted to do a boxing match for entertainment, but it was delivered wrong, and Funny Mike took it the wrong way. Well, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't Sippity. CJ did not know. He articulated it the right way. He wanted to do it for money, but he wanted to put hands on Funny Mike. We not gonna pretend like he was being cool. CJ needed them hands, whether it's a friendly fight. Back in the day, there was a time where when you had issues with somebody, you take them to the backyard and you guys duke it out on somebody's house, like either at their mama house or their daddy house. It was one of them situations. It wasn't him just trying to get the money to make money off of it. He wanted to put his hands on Funny Mike. That was just a sneak way to do it. I ain't even going. You know what, Tina? She is so stupid. Not strangling me to sleep. When I be up in Chicago with the fam, I don't talk because my cousins be clowning. But oh no, that's I like all the accents though. I like all the accents. Yeah, y'all over there. Y'all driving a car. Like I don't know how y'all say that shit. But even in the West Coast, if you find somebody who's just too West Coast, they'll say shit like get in the core. Like that's I don't go that I ain't that far in the deep end. But I'm just saying. I'm telling you. Not over yonder. Oh, mom and them. Oh my God. Baby, yeah, all that. Yeah, just if I go to Louisiana, it's not to sound like nobody. It's really to get some of them big ass potatoes with all that goddamn meat in it. You can eat off of that shit for like a week. Okay. Or I love the fact when you go to Louisiana, not even New Orleans. Okay. I'm talking about the outskirts like Shreveport, Alexandria. I love the fact that they got drive through alcoholic beverages just on cue. A nigga could drive up and get a motherfucking daiquiri. And I'm like, bitch, what? I'm just saying. My cousin's from Alabama and she used to say, hush your mouth talking to me. You know what? I moved from Detroit to Texas, lived there about 10 years and never picked up the accent. Somebody said when I lived in Texas and I came back, it sounded like I had an accent. And I still to this day think they was full of shit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yes, the Bay Area definitely, you know what I mean, and all that. We don't say none of that shit in Southern California. I just uh, E40 is fucking hilarious though. He's hilarious. You got your Fishigadow, and then the Southern California fishers on my nizzle ass. It's just different shit. For CJ to go back where the shooting took and relax on that situation is a real, yeah. You gotta fight your demons somehow, and you gotta get through your therapy somehow. I still believe though CJ does need to see a therapist for all of that, because he don't know what that could have caused him. And I think black men and black women in general, we have this image of being strong so bad that sometimes we feel like seeking therapy is a form of weakness, and we got to stop that shit, because it's not. Okay, daiquiris on every corner. I be turned. That's what I like about the South. Y'all, they shit illegal fireworks. We can't light fireworks in the sky like that. I mean, we can. Okay, so one time I went to my cousin's house on Paul Roux Street, right? And they were lighting fireworks. The police ain't come over there. They drove past. They wasn't coming up in there. They wasn't coming up in there. So LA, they have laws that you can't do it, but ain't nobody listening. And then when I went to my husband's cousin's house in Long Beach, not only was these Negroes shooting fireworks in the sky, they were shooting fireworks at each other. I just They don't care in LA. They don't care in the LA area. They don't care. But I love the fact that down south they don't really trip. Not hush your damn mouth. What my mama used to say, my mama was country as hell. She was from Arkansas, okay? And she used to say a whole bunch of shit. I remember when she said he ain't got enough sense to pour piss out of a boot. And I didn't even let her finish the joke. I laughed so hard. She's like, "You ain't let me finish the joke." And I was in tears. Like, I'd never heard no shit like that in my life. Pour piss out. What? She said he ain't got enough sense to pour piss out of a boot. And that just threw me. And then she go, wait, let me finish without wasting it. And I'm like, I'm already done with the piss in the boot. I'm done. I don't know what kind of country shit this is. That's hilarious. I'm just here talking to y'all need to say, a lot of people down south don't even say auntie. They go auntie. And I be trying to question that. I'm back in Detroit now, here 3 years. No one has told me I have a southern accent. I just never picked it up. Okay. I went to Detroit before. I got family in Detroit. New Yorkers say coffee. How do they say coffee? I knew a nigga in North Carolina who used to say water. And I said, what? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna give me a glass of water. I said, wait a wait a minute. What? And my homeboy called me one time, and my brother was so mad because he answered the phone, and he was like, "Yeah, let me throw my gear. You heard me?" My brother's like, "What? You heard me?" He was like, "Man, call her back." Click. He said I couldn't understand a fucking thing he said. I was like, "Lord, how them cheering? Not them cheering." You know what I love about the South though? Y'all really got Southern hospitality. When my husband went out there, when he had to go over the road and he went to Texas, I was so salty. Okay, this was like a long time ago. This was like I think Juju was like a baby. So this was like 10 years ago. 10 maybe one, I don't remember, hell. And he was over the road and he couldn't come home for Thanksgiving. They said you either had to come home for Thanksgiving or you had to come home for Christmas, but you couldn't have both, right? So this was when he was driving with the Crash and Roll stunt team. And uh he stayed, like, his homeboy had people in Texas. Man, they had the biggest shrimp. They fed them, they set them up because they didn't even have to. First of all, they couldn't even deliver a load. They didn't even give them a load, so they could have just let them stay home. I don't know. Anyways, dispatchers be on some bullshit sometimes. They just weird, but it was a lot of Southern hospitality from that. Like, he was taken care of, he was eating good, he was sending me pictures of the food. I was all salty because I love me some gumbo. Okay. But I'm like, them shrimps is big as shit. Okay. I think he still got a picture of that damn fucking shrimp that was in that gumbo. I'm just saying. Down south, they're more hospitable. Down south, they're more, I don't know what it is. They still have, you got your ratchet shit, but aside of the ratchet shit, it's definitely Southern hospitality out there. Okay. When we was in Texas, my cousin called his girlfriend old lady. Yeah, they do be saying that old lady shit. Yeah, that's my old lady. Like, what? First of all, no. Okay. My dad will call all our names for one person. You know what? What up, Des? We talk about accents. Baltimore strong accents too. Shit. You can't whoop yourself out of a wet paper bag. You ain't got a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out of. Just country shit. Oh yeah, that Texas heat. I feel like somebody put me in a jar and just start blowing on me. Like, that heat is disgusting. I like my dry heat. I don't like that humid shit. That shit is irritating. Okay. I hate, my father-in-law was from Chicago. Okay. He was from Cook County. Okay. Okay. And he would say pop. And I'm like, no, it's soda. It's soda. Y'all get on my nerves. Y'all irritate. Mm. Yeah, the humidity. When I stayed in Texas, I'm not even joking. I used to take 4 or 5 showers a day because I felt too icky. It was bad. It was bad. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what word that they say in Texas that I don't hear anymore, but probably because I'm not in Texas? Stove. Oh, that's stove. I don't know if they still saying that. And somebody told me that Oak Cliff was getting gentrified. Oh Lord, the ghetto. In the South, we still have debates about culture. That's y'all seen that TikTok? Did y'all see that TikTok when that one girl, she was like, in Louisiana we call it a cold drink. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is why I love my people, because y'all are ridiculous. There was this one black dude. He went on there like he was mocking her, and he was wrong for that because apparently in Louisiana they do say cold drink. Well, in New Orleans, I guess. And then there was some people saying we don't say that shit, so I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But she was like, I'm gonna get me a cold drink. And I wish I would call some soda a cold drink. Cause what is that? A cold drink is everything. Like, I ain't got time. I ain't got time for that. Icebergs and ices. Hold on now. Cousin. You a lie. The truth ain't in you. Yeah, they used to say that too. Your mama feet stink and your daddy don't love Jesus. I don't like that. And then what was it that Trick Daddy said that they call it old girl or some shit? He said some other shit. We call pop a Coke. Oh, see, I ain't. Nah, see, we call it soda. Not everything is Coke. You gonna pick up a Sprite and call it Coke. You gonna pick up a Pepsi and call it Coke. Y'all better stop playing with me. She said, "I'm sorry, but pop sounds stupid for a drink. If you was give me a pop, like pop, and pop is used for a lot of things, like popping somebody in the mouth. You call your dad pop sometimes, depending on where you at. I can't. Just had a week of 90-degree weather this week, and it's low in the 70s. Definitely chilly right now. Well, child, we gonna be in the hundreds before you know it over here. I remember when I asked for a pop in Texas, my cousin said no, ask for a Coke. Oh my God, what? Soda. We gonna stick to soda. I don't think that's working for me. The humid heat was worse than the dry heat. That's what I'm saying. I'll take dry heat better quicker than I would take humid heat. I stayed in Dallas. I stayed in Plano for a little bit. I stayed in the Dallas area. I didn't stay directly in Dallas, but I stayed in Grand Prairie for a little bit. I lived in Plano, and then I stayed in Carrollton for a little bit. Probably not in that order, but yeah. They call it soda water and soda water. You know what? I'm already mad at y'all that y'all had me thinking for years that damn food restaurant was called Waterburger. I'm so mad at that. I see it took a commercial. Okay, it took a motherfucking commercial to tell me that it was Whataburger. I was mad as hell. I was like, you know what? I'm sick of y'all. You got me calling this damn thing Waterburger and it's what a burger. I hate y'all. I say drink and love me some. You know what? I used to say soda pop. I'm too lazy to put both of the words in there. I'm gonna just say soda. Not a cocktail. I thought a cocktail was vodka and some shit. Okay. Yep. Oh, my mama definitely got switches. Okay. I remember one time my brothers got suspended for a fight. Okay. And my mom was mad as hell because she's like, these stupid. Why would they? Because they didn't fight nobody at school. They got suspended for fighting each other. Okay. Fighting each other. Not nobody outside. No. That's just, that would be too easy. They fighting each other at the school. They got suspended. My mama went out there, got a switch. I was at home. I seen everything. Okay. She went to her backyard, got she got like 6 switches. Okay. Braided both of them bitches and added rubber bands on the end of them and whooped their ass when they got home. I'm not even playing. I was like, good Lord. You telling me I've been turning my heat on at night and air on during the day and I'm sicker than you know what? Mm-mm. We will mail my brother some meat. I want to try that. California don't have shit. Okay, we don't have anything. Okay, I could be in Texas right now, knee deep in brisket. Plus, the couponers in Texas be cleaning up. Man, they be cleaning up. They be cleaning up in Texas. I be so jealous. I really do. They just finished the freeway going into South Dallas right off Oak Cliff. So yeah, yikes. I miss Whataburger. You know what? Okay, disclaimer, and that's okay because I see some of y'all be hating on my in and out, but there was when I went to Whataburger, I wasn't impressed and I didn't like it. Maybe I ordered the wrong thing and I only did it one time. So maybe I'll try again, but I didn't like it. Okay, I didn't like that. I didn't like that fucking Taco Bueno. Who the fuck told Taco Bueno to even open? Okay, I got so sick eating that shit. I was like, what? There ain't nothing good about that taco. Why the fuck are they calling it Taco Bueno? I just, anyway, that wasn't it. Okay, that just wasn't it. That Williams chicken though. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever had any chicken that is like fast food chicken that's better than Williams chicken. Then you can you don't have to just order Williams chicken. You can get the livers and shit. Y'all serving lizards and gizzards and shit. I said, look at these country motherfuckers. Y'all out here having it. Yeah, I know my air bill gonna be high. But then you got these people keep coming by. I'm gonna start telling these people I rent so they can leave me the hell alone. Somebody must have told them this is the area where there's the majority of homeowners and they be nagging us about these goddamn solar panels. I don't trust the solar panel situation. But so the East Coast getting a cold front. Yeah, because it's hot. It's hotter than a baboon's ass out here. I'm not even playing. Mm-mm. Reebok at my stock to see if I have enough for 6 months. You just had Whataburger? I ain't never had no taco caso. I just know taco bueno was not it for me. It wasn't it. You need to get that patty melt. I've never had the Waffle House, and my husband is just so disgusted with the Waffle House, so I probably will never have the Waffle House. You know what y'all need to address though? Do y'all still have that raggedy ass CC's pizza? Oh my God. I used to hate when let's go to CC's Pizza. Let's go to CC's Pizza was the most disgusting shit on the planet. Every time I got my ass drug over there, all I ate was a little bit of noodles and some sauce just to survive. That shit was disgusting. They was charging what, like $5 or $2.99 or $5 or some shit for all you could eat. That was some bullshit. Oh no, I can't. Maybe they improved their spices and they sauce, but when I ate that shit was garbage. No, gas station chicken. Yes, it's hot in California. Okay, it's hotter than panther piss. It's just really, really hot. I I don't trust it because they be having these weird things like if you I don't know if something was off when he said you couldn't write them off on your taxes and they would write it off as a tax break instead of you and shit. I was like, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. Then they was talking about something about after you would pay a certain amount, and then certain people was saying in here that their bill is still as high as if they never had solar panels in the first place. So I'm like, why would I do this just for I don't trust it. I just don't trust it, god damn it. I'm just saying. Sweet pop, that's all my grandma used to make was fried gizzards. My mama likes some gizzards too. I'll eat some gizzards. I'm country because of my mama. As far as eating wise, I am country. I've eaten cow tongue, I've eaten pig's feet, I've eaten hog maws. My mama country as hell. Okay, my mama she cook all that shit. Now she didn't go as far as cooking raccoon and all that other shit. She wouldn't do any of that. She stayed within her limits. But I didn't ate everything off a pig except his nuts. I ain't eat that. I eat some chitlins. I'm sorry, I just can't fuck with CC's. Killer gas station food, period, in Texas is good. Man, y'all truckers, like my husband, he likes what is that place called? I think it's I want to know, it might not be Love's. It's not Love's. It's maybe Pilot. Is Pilot the one that be having like the Cinnabon and the pizza and the wings and stuff like that? He wouldn't shut up about it. That's what's so hard with being over the road because they be doing all this shit and giving these truckers like all these discounts and shit, and they be eating up a storm. You gotta really watch your walk when you ride on the road. That's why it's a lot of overweight truckers out there because I know my parents stayed at a buffet. Okay. Every time I talk to my mama, oh, we about to go to this buffet. I'm like, what? And at the casino, they would go gamble and then they would go get something to eat. And then the casinos would be like extremely like dirt shit cheap. You know what I'm saying? So you fuck around and be a truck driver. You gonna experience the delicious food, but it'll catch up with your ass. Then my husband said Chinese food in the East Coast is garbage. Can somebody confirm that for me? He said it. I'm serious, killer. Yeah, she go. I actually, y'all go hate me for this one. I like Little Caesars pizza. I like Little Caesars pizza. I do. Now I haven't eaten it in a while, but I do like Little Caesars. I ain't got no problem with Little Caesars pizza. But you got to eat it at a certain amount of time. After, if you don't eat it within a certain amount of hours, don't just give it to the dogs. Hell, you can't. You got to eat it fresh. You can't eat it. It ain't like Domino's or Pizza Hut. And I used to. It's weird too because first it was my favorite pizza was Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Don't ask me how because I didn't get it often. But as I got older and I ate it, I was like, no, this shit is nasty. Then my favorite was Domino's. Then they changed the sauce. Then I didn't like Domino's them anymore. And I didn't like Pizza Hut because it seemed like every time I ordered Pizza Hut, their pizza was too greasy. When I start eating Pizza Hut again, it started tasting better than all the other pizzas. And then I like Little Caesars, but like I said, you gotta eat Little Caesars in like a 3-minute time span, or you can't eat the shit. It's a brick. But I don't have an issue with Little Caesars. I'd rather Little Caesars than that motherfucking CC's pizza. I just cannot fucking do it. Brenda, you lucky because some of the gas station food here is disgusting. Oh, it really depends on where you go too. Because there was a place, what it was called Cluck's Chicken. I don't even know how long they left that shit out. Yes, ma'am, gizzards. It's a country ass shit. Got tacos, pizza, chicken, strips, fries. Yup. They took all the soul food out the truck stops and all the fast food, and I hate it. What they got left now? You hated Chinese food, and I've never had Chinese food in Texas. I've never had it, but the Chinese food in Cali is fire. You know what? Then that's fucking hilarious. As long as I lived in Texas, you know what? Wow. Okay. Okay. I don't know, Robin. Tina, you know how I feel about Jamaican food. Don't play with me. Okay. I can talk about Jamaican food all goddamn day. She said I hate all pizza. Every single one. Uh-uh. You have to try the barbecue chicken. Okay, well I'm gonna try the barbecue chicken because their little bullshit pepperonis they be putting on that pizza. I just I love food for high Chinese food. What? Where? Tell me some TNT because you know I'll be up in food for less. You know I'll be up in food for less. You know what though? Their rotisserie chicken is fire, so I believe you. Their rotisserie chicken and their hot wings are really really good. So I ain't seen no Chinese food at the food for high I'm near, but you know I stop in food for high when they got good coupon deals. I don't see a lot of Pizza Hut in Detroit normally. Well, shit, the East Coast supposed to be the mecca of the fucking pizza. I go to a local joint that got Arby's and all these motherfuckers. What's up, Jason? Yeah, shout out to Jason. I don't know who the flying fig is keeping Arby's in business. I don't know who is keeping Arby's in business. I see it and I just be so shocked because it ain't no flavor on that damn sandwich. Okay, we have the meats. Ain't no flavor on that food. That shit is mm, mm, mm. You know what? Unpopular opinion. I don't like Chick-fil-A. I had it one time, never amused me, never made me feel any type of way, and I forgot all about it. I need food I can remember. I didn't remember. I think it had like no flavor. And then somebody said something about you got to eat the sauce. And I'm like, well, damn, if you got to have sauce to make some chicken good, I can. Anyway, I can't I can't fuck with that. I can't fuck with that. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. So I ain't a Chick-fil-A fan. Sorry, y'all. I just, I don't, I don't know what the hoopla is about. Where's the beef? Where's the beef? Where did that come from? I think that came from Wendy's, didn't it? And Wendy's stopped being good when they burgers start turning into circles. Okay, when their burgers was square, you knew you was gonna get a bomb ass sandwich. Okay, you knew you was gonna get a bomb burger. But then when that shit turned into circles, I don't know what the hell happened. I want to say where's the beef was. It could have been Wendy's, wasn't it? It had to. Okay. The mac and cheese is good. I don't know. I have a bad habit of trying a restaurant, and if it's nasty, you won't see me there for a while. Wow. Nah, Wendy's chicken sandwich is better than Chick-fil-A. I don't eat fast food besides pizza. Okay, that's good. I try not to eat it. I got a pastrami sandwich that I'm probably not gonna eat because they didn't have any yellow peppers. So I'm probably gonna give that to somebody because when I eat pastrami sandwiches, I like peppers. So, had I known they didn't have peppers, I wouldn't have ordered it in the first place. I'm just saying. But anywho, um This is a good conversation, y'all. This is a real good conversation. And I want us as Black people to get it together, because it's so many sound-minded people that can really just turn this community around, and we can't turn around making excuses for other women for doing fuckery. I can't eat fast food and will have my stomach doing backflips. Well, you shouldn't be fucking with that shit anyway. I love Italian subs. I need an Italian beef hoagie. Well, where would you get something good like that at? Because, well, I am in California and shit. All we got mostly is Mexican food, Chinese food, and fucking soul food, but not to the capacity of other places. Oh, okay. Figures. Figures. Well, I guess I ain't getting me a hoagie. I guess I'll just pass up on that. The Sandwich Factory. Is that a real thing? I ain't never heard of no shit like that. Did you say the sandwich? See, we got a bodega out here, right? And this person moved from New York, and he got the accent and everything, but the nigga never have no food. Like, he's closed now because he'll order the meat, get the meat, be open for a day or two, sold out. And I'm like, sir, if you know that your food is the bomb, why play with me? I don't get it. Yeah, Ohio. Okay, okay. I don't know. I've never been to Ohio, but I used to have like such an obsession with Ohio and Cleveland, because that's where my favorite rappers came from. The Brat, uh, uh, fucking ain't the Brat from Ohio, or am I mixing her up with Bow Wow? And she just wrote his lyrics. Anyway, I know Bone Thugs is from Cleveland, and I love me some Bone Thugs. I got family in Dayton and Toledo. Ew. Now I'm looking at this iPhone and I'm like, where did this iPhone come from? Let me charge it and plug it in. Nosy. I think this is one of my kids' phones, but it's like a older. This might be like an 11 or a. It gotta be an 11. Okay, okay. I knew it was something because the Brat was writing his lyrics. That's why, like, I already knew when Bow Wow came out saying that people was writing his lyrics. You can tell because when he was rapping on certain songs, you're like, that sound like Bow Wow. And then when he was rapping on Snoop Dogg song, he was like, that sound like Snoop Dogg. Oh, that nigga lyrics getting wrote for him. Just like when you heard Dr. Dre rap, whatever track he was on, he sound like the nigga. When he was rapping with Eminem, he sound like Eminem. When he was rapping with Snoop Dogg, he sound like Snoop Dogg. It's that's what I'm saying. And they don't have yellow peppers. So I just think that I'm just not going to eat it. And not y'all need to find y'all something to eat. I'm just saying, I'm so excited about my daughter's graduation. She counting down on the day. She having me straighten her hair for her. So I'm gonna press her hair out. Y'all pray for me because y'all know I don't like doing hair. I did my other daughter's hair today. Well, yesterday I did her hair. And I just don't like doing hair. Okay, the Brats from Chicago, and that's a lot of my favorite rappers from Chicago too. Uh, Ludacris, the Brat. The Brat was my favorite though. I used to have my hair done purposely like the Brat when I was younger. Although we have different lifestyles, but it's funny because my best friend used to wear her hair like me too. So we was just both high yellow heifers at school looking like each other with the same braids like the Brat. So that was dope. I don't think she a fan of the Brat though. You like 3 6 Mafia? See, that's that country shit. I used to listen to 3 6 Mafia too when I was younger. You know what? I see. I don't know about y'all, but I listen to like all kinds of genres. Did you say it's from Champagne? Child, the Brat. is not Da Bratton anymore. She just, one thing that I did love about Da Brat though was her loyalty to Mariah, like her loyalty to her friends. She would ride for them. You ain't gonna be talking shit about them. But yeah, Da Brat is she not Da Bratton right now. She not. She not. She I don't know what she doing at this point. Ooh, not come to her house and eat. I'm not trying to, and I know everybody thinks that everything I say about her is a dish, but I've never seen a dish that she cooked that I thought was good. And probably because the food that she make is not the type of food I would eat, because I don't really eat ground beef like that. So them tacos was looking like real greasy and shit. Like I ain't really seen anything that I was just like, damn, she threw that together. That's fire. Not what she cooking. Pancakes and rice. Lord have mercy. Does anybody know where to get clothing from an infant? Shit, anywhere really. If you go to, I don't know if you got a Family Dollar near you, but they should have like a square sale. There's a certain color of squares that you can get, and the clothes be like $1, and you can rack up them baby clothes because all they gonna do is throw up on them bitches. Hell, I got clothes in my closet now that I gotta mail off to people that I picked it up because it was like $1.50 and shit. Mm-mm. Not we mad. I'm just saying, I ain't never seen anything that she cooked that I was just like bomb. But that chicken dish that Lexi cooked, that shit did look fire. And I'm not just saying that, like that shit did look fire. That shit looked so good. I was just like, let me, me let her know. We made turkey tacos. That's what I'm saying. I cook with ground turkey, so that's probably why. Yeah, I make turkey tacos. I don't. That's probably why we because I ain't never seen anything that she cooked that I was just like, damn, she in there just throwing down. Maybe I should go back to her old videos and see what she actually cooked. But from what I saw, I don't see nobody lining up for that. And that's what I was saying. Like with CJ saying that the best thing that she cooked was the pancakes. That's all you could think of. It's a couple of dishes that I be throwing down in that my kids be like, shit. You know what I'm saying? My husband be like, shit. But I'm just saying, yeah, Lexi does her things. Yeah, she does. Especially that goddamn lamb too. That lamb be looking good as fuck. Y'all know how I feel about lamb. It's so close to goat. Okay, but Lexi does throw down. Okay, like I'm telling you, you know what? Let me shut up. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. It's Sunday, but it is what it is, child. Mm, 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 mm. French toast. She made French toast. I hated to change my regular Sunday dinner. Well, I'm gonna have to check out the French toast, okay? Cause child, them tacos, and you know what? I give her props though. She stretched the fuck out of them tacos. Oh, Lexi did. Okay. She stretched the fuck out of them tacos because when she was cooking the meat, I was like, damn, who that gonna feed, right? And then when she started putting them in the little cups and shit for the kids, I was like, damn, she stretched the fuck out of that. What time is it out there? First and foremost. Cause we definitely gonna go to Des Live. What time is it over there? Cause it's 6 o'clock here, so I don't know nothing about that. Oh, ain't that a you know what? So in 5 minutes, well, that's okay. We gonna go to Des. Des be talking. She got a lot of stuff to talk about too. So I want to hear what she got to say today. Anyway, plus I still got a couple of more things that I gotta get to before tomorrow. with my homework, but I finished the most important things. So yeah, I've been busy, busy, busy. So when Des get on live, we gonna hop off of here. We didn't even get to I'm Pacific Standard Time. We didn't even get to the topic, but it's still, regardless of what we talk about on Soul Session Sundays, I love chopping it up with y'all for real. Not roast vibes. Man, she stretched the fuck out of that taco meat. I was like, God, she can't do nothing. That nigga know how to stretch a meal, goddamn it. If it was a challenge, oh man. Yo, I thought I was tripping because I was like, no, they gonna, because sometimes when I cook it out of certain pans, I would get like another pan, right? So I would cook that meat in that pan and some other meat in another pan, right? I thought that's what she was gonna do. That was just on that little skillet. And I was like, who gonna eat that? And when she stretched them tacos out, I was like, God dang, that's some skills. I give her props for that. She could stretch the fuck out of some meat. Reposting a video, Kai was texting to Sue and CJ old music video. And when will she and her kids pull up to meet Kai? Huh? Wait a minute. What we talk about, Queen? I'm just saying, Tina, you know that's the art, okay? That she probably can split 4 beans, okay, out of 30 people. That's an art. Cause I was like, what the fuck? That was some magic trick for your ass. Who is Kai? Y'all gonna have to update me because I didn't start watching CJ from until like he started showing the mansion for his family, and I was like, that's good. That's a um see why he in grown people business. Yes, he did. Yes, her address did get leaked. Hopefully nobody does anything with it. And just, I mean, I that's crazy. That's crazy. But yes, her address did get leaked. Hopefully nobody fuck with her or go bug her or whatever. But this is probably not the first time that they address got leaked because CJ, when they was together, their house got leaked so many damn times. It's like Vegas is so goddamn small. Okay, it's small. Oh, okay, he on Twitch. So he the one. I don't. Is that the one who leaked the address? Okay. That was an art. When she said, "Mama, you eating?" and the mama said, "Yeah," I said, "No, say no, no." I'm sorry. That was too birch. That was too birch. Yes, her address was leaked. I don't know how that would even be possible, but hopefully nobody gonna mess with her and stuff. I mean, I don't know how. I just know it got leaked. She's just trying her best to always want to use CJ name for clout, and people be saying CJ is still bothered by her. Meanwhile, she's still hating on him. Dang. What? Why y'all? I'm serious. I was stressed out when the mama said yes, because I was like, she know goddamn well it ain't that much food in that goddamn house, and she gonna say yeah. Like, what kind of grandma is you? You better leave that food for them kids. Man, the stretch was so real. And they were together, she would definitely be reposting it too and hyping him up. She was miserable. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to do some research. I'm gonna have to do some research now. Chat. What's today's date? Today is What's today's date, y'all? You know it ain't the 21st yet. I'm not like, my thing is, and this is what I've always said, if she just be honest about her situation, we not gonna care. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, just be real about it. The fact of the matter is, I want to see her do stuff outside of after the 21st. I seen that, and I said she that now all of a sudden that's important. I seen that. Yeah, 7 people did eat that turkey leg. You know what? Um, I seen where she said that, but to me, in my opinion, uh, she wasn't saying that before. Before she wasn't saying that. Before it was about designer and her being dressed. That's why a lot of people they said that I'm mad that royalty left. I'm not mad that royalty left. If you don't want to be with a man who keeps sleeping around on you, then don't be with him. But what I said was she left. She left wrong. Well, how are you supposed to leave? You're supposed to put that bag up and make sure your kids is good. If you're gonna make a statement as I'm doing this for my kids and shit, then make that a reality. Put a bag up. Do something to secure yourself. Don't fight with that man. Let him continue putting money in those accounts. Ain't no fucking way I would have caused that much ruckus because I'm upset about a situation and make my life and my kids uncomfortable because he want to fuck up. And they say I'm wrong for saying that. And the funny thing about her supporters is they wouldn't do the same thing. They would not. They would be putting that money to the side. Okay, you got this one. You got the okay, cool. Let me just keep putting money to the side. You know what I'm saying? Da, 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 da. They wouldn't do that. Come on now. No woman is gonna do that, really. But she allowed her emotion to get the best of her, and she wasn't thinking correctly at all. But now all of a sudden you can make $10 look good. Come on now, when you was talking about designers and stuff first, we already know like the way she presents herself, the way she do things. When royalty used to step out when she was with CJ, her hair was always done. She had some kind of wig on or some kind of new hairstyle that she didn't have going. You ain't never seen her in a headscarf like that. She was always laced and dripped up and dressed the fuck out. That's how it was with her. So you mean to tell me all of a sudden, because there's a lot of her supporters, no, she still got the same money. She still got the same money. No, she don't. She got conserve money. She got to conserve some shit because now her hair is always in head wraps. When that was not her style. She never stepped out like that. She always stepped out like fuck the gear. Okay, we could put the gear aside, the designer aside, but her hair and her nails was always done. That is not the case anymore. And for you to just go on vlogging saying being a single mother is hard, yeah, we know that, but we also know that you didn't have to have the mother hardship. She could have been out of a relationship with CJ and still reap the benefits for the children. And people crazy. Not eating tacos. What Leon say? He was tired of tacos and shit. I know, right? I feel like royalty struggling with she is, but put her emotions aside. You know what I'm saying? Now it's probably gonna be a little bit more difficult for her to try to reconnect that situation because Lexi is there. And I'm not talking about as far as relationship, I'm talking about as rekindling the situation of where her kids can get whatever they gonna get. I think that she wouldn't allow that to happen, and nobody would, not after the mistreatment that he received. But she shouldn't have did that. She shouldn't have had them get on each other and beef with each other. Now you got Leon posted some shit that ain't got nothing to do with him because he hurt. He got his misplaced anger. He mad at a situation that had nothing to do with him. And once he gets older and he start dating all these women, royalty gonna be mad as shit if he find a chick like her. It usually happens that way. Blueface mama don't like Krishan, but they both act alike. I'm just saying. Cause I'm telling you, that mama be in the mountains because she be trying to feel something. She be trying to feel something through nature because she empty inside. And she dragging her kids down with her. Royalty and Leon is so Happy to be on Kai's stream to speak bad on. And that's a lot of energy to put. Like, you so happy and excited to talk about somebody because you're angry when you should be moving on. And that's what I keep saying about these supporters supporting the bullshit. CJ did that. Okay. You guys broke up. He got Tata pregnant or not, whatever you said. And then what? It went from getting Tata pregnant to him putting them out. So whatever he did, right? It's months down the line. Where have you done? What have you done since the breakup to step up your shit? Because I know when me and my ex broke up and he saw me again, I had my own apartment. I was paying my own bills. I had my own job. I was moving. That's how you supposed to do in those type of relationships, in those situations. You got to level up from the shit. You don't stay in the same spot. So people like to say I'm bashing her, but it's like, no, I'm not bashing her. I'm giving her tips to do better. What do a crowdfunding for Bossetta, and then talk about how you started the crowdfunding and how you were able to advertise to become a boss, and that's what you can teach other people to do. Do something, not be in people's streams. Whoever want to talk about CJ, because she can talk about CJ till the cows come home, but the way CJ got his money moving is how CJ gonna keep his money moving. He re-released his shoes and they still selling out. So in the meantime and in between time, what do you have to offer for yourself and your children other than bitterness? This is why I say this shit don't benefit her. And when I say shit like this, people be saying, oh, everyone's different, you bashing her. Well, why are you making excuses? She's still failing. She's still seeking in the ground. She's still breathing hard when she's discussing birthdays and graduations and shit. She's still saying, we'll figure something else out, guys. That's not winning. Don't coddle a motherfucker. Tell a motherfucker what they can do to do better so they can do better. Quit playing. She left acting tough and she wanted nothing even after that. And that's stupid. Because she did that with Jamie. And that's this is what I'm saying. This is a prime example. She did that with Jamie, right? She left the car. She said she left everything and it was all good. But whatever she had going on with Jamie, apparently you saw that she leveled the fuck up. She let him have everything. He didn't. What he did after they break up, you can tell a person life and who they are by a breakup, right? Because the person either gonna rise to the top and do even better because that person wasn't supposed to go with them, or the person is going to fail because they needed that person. Now, what are we looking at? Seriously, what are we looking at? I'm just saying, like, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. If you break up with somebody, and there's times too where you think a person that you break up with is doing better for you, but then there'll be that shift and they're not. Financially, CJ is not doing bad. Financially, he's moving his money in other departments and he's doing other things. He's not just relying on YouTube. And I've heard a couple of creators saying that all CJ do is YouTube. He don't do anything else. And then when I go on Facebook, he got videos up there with millions of views. So, and and until Facebook discontinues paying whatever they gonna pay, he got a channel there as well. Whatever money and that he get from Instagram until they stop that shit, because that's the same entity anyway. Until that happened, he's still fucking with them from there. When you end a breakup and you end the breakup, the focus should not be trying to destroy the man, because you can destroy the man by leveling up. Beyonce said it best. I don't know why this is difficult for her supporters to grasp, especially when they know they'll do the same shit too. You don't focus too much on the person that you mad at, because when you do that, you destroy yourself. And I'm wrong for saying this. Well, everyone's different. Yeah, everyone's different. And she's still going to get the bullshit that she going to continue to get if she keeps engaging in this bullshit. Just like she was clowning about the shoes and she was in somebody's chat about the shoes and he sold all them motherfuckers. Lexi make royalty look like she not even trying when she was. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm telling you, her hair is not the same. And you'll be a fool to just say, well, not 300,000. Yeah, I'm just saying. It's 8:30 in Jamaica. I miss Jamaica. I miss Jamaica. Jamaica was so fun and beautiful. I gotta take my kids though. Do you think Leon going to take up? No, I don't think so. Absolutely not. Because if you do that, if you do take up the offer, he would have to get approval from royalty, and royalty would have to step outside of herself and her feelings to give him that approval. And I don't think she's at the space to do that. I don't think she is. Royalty had a stiff wet red wig on. It's been a year now. That's what I'm saying. She's salty because CJ is the best she's ever gonna get. But she can give the best to herself, but she's still involved on trying to destroy this man, make fun of him, clowning. It don't matter what the people say about CJ videos and the haters that say whatever about CJ's music videos. His supporters are gonna support him. That mask is bashing her. You know what, Tina? I missed the release and now my size shoes. Oh no, PJ. Oh no. Nigga, did nobody tell you they had the same foot as everybody else? Did nobody tell you they had the same foot as everybody else? What's good, PJ? That nigga had the same size shoe as everybody else. What she need to do is trade in a Hellcat for a Suburban. No, because she still got to pay that car note. And then the fact that Nike blasted her and said that CJ had to pay that car note, she got the car, but she couldn't make the payments. And that car note, it's a Hellcat, so that's hella high. So let's say give or take $400-$500 a month. Probably even more than that. It depends. I don't know, because for our Dodge isn't even a Hellcat or whatever the fuck she got. So she got $500 because ours is almost $500 a month. And it's just a regular ass fucking Dodge Challenger. So I can imagine what a fucking Hellcat would be with the red eye and all that shit. That shit sound like it's a lot. All right, y'all. Let's go on and hop on Des Live. Why didn't no one tell about the release? Y'all some hyenas. PJ. PJ, you know what? Don't be a hater, okay? Do you think we will ever see the family come together on special occasions and be cordial? If it happens, that'll be later down the line, like later down the line. And I mean, she has to, um, and she has to really come to terms with the shit. She gotta apologize to herself. She gotta apologize to her kids, and she gotta apologize to CJ. And CJ has to apologize to her, and they just gotta really make amends. Maybe go to counseling and stuff as a whole unit or some shit, just to make that right for the kids, just for the betterment of the children. The kids at their teenage stage right now, they're very vulnerable. Their emotions is all over the place. This is why I'm pretty sure Leon is very angry with CJ, and he doesn't really know what for. He just knows that he doesn't like how CJ mistreated his mom, and whatever conversation need to be had, all them conversations need to be had through therapy. But royalty is not ready. She persistently shows that she's not ready to move on, and she is the one who's the head of all of that. She's the leader of that whole pact over there. So until she's willing to move on and make amends and heal wherever they need to be healed, they will never be come together. So it's going to be a while until she comes to terms with that. Something tragic may have to happen in order for her to see the importance of them being a family. Just because they're not together doesn't mean they're not still a family. So that's my take on that. Nike all told us about the equation, who would be royalty. I blame she could have been I'm telling you, he was passing out 30K and all that. Yeah, 90,000. I'm just saying. Okay. No, but what I'm saying, they have to apologize, like within counseling, in front of somebody, like having just sitting down and everybody as a family discussing their hurt and their pain and coming from, and then royalty needs to apologize to her kids for even involving them in the adult situation, because kids don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on emotionally. They're fucking teenagers. Teenagers don't know what the fuck they talking about. That's why they irritating now. Okay. So I'm telling you, he gonna learn real quick what it is. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, even with Blueface made sure he had a baby that was not by somebody who resembles his mama. And then there's some people who just like what they like, but there's other people who are so traumatized by the experiences with their mothers that they try to get the opposite. All right, TNT squad. If I was royalty, I would take all the cars for the kids and also still make CJ put money. That's what I'm saying. That's this what I've been saying the whole time. She left wrong. She left wrong, and she had so many opportunities to make that right. And when she was getting close to the right direction, when it was the twins' birthday party, she went left. She let her anger overtake her, and that was the wrong move. Right. And that's none of his business. That's none of that child's business. He's a little kid. And basically what he's doing is showing, I don't want to go over there. I hate you. He's angry. He's angry with CJ. And that's none of his business. If CJ didn't put his hands on his mama and didn't fight his mama, then that other stuff, everything else can be worked out. You know what I'm saying? It's not the end all be all. Families fight, families argue, families get into it. It's not the end all be all. So, what you're going to see is since royalty put a high expectation on CJ, even though she didn't preach it, like she gave him threesome, she did, the part she did in it, she not expressing or showing that part that she played in it. So since she not showing that part she played in, how much you want to bet her daughters and her son is probably going to try to give the high expectations to the people they end up choosing in life. And that's going to blow up in their face because you're going to have high expectations on somebody and you're going to get let down. She could have negotiated something to do content but still live separate. It's just content royalty. That's what I'm saying. Royalty made it about her pain. She made it about her pain and she did not make it about the kids and what she needed to do about the kids. Yes, that's wrong that you have to go experience that thing. That's an unfortunate situation. But when children are involved, you have to put your feelings aside for your kids. You just have to. If my ex was to, well, he won't have my number, but he know how to reach me. If you motherfuckers be knowing how to reach me, you feel me? If he wanted to reach me and say, hey, I want to go to my son's graduation or whatever, me and my husband will welcome him and with open arms. Like, okay, it is what it is. You let the kid decide what they want to do with that situation. You don't involve yourself. You really don't involve yourself. And all the trolls that CJ experienced, whether it be Kai, whether it be Rico, whether it be Funny Mike, it's gonna come to an end. It's not gonna be forever. This is like a temporary moment that'll be in the vlogs for about 10 minutes and then it's gonna fade. And then she'll still be in the state that she's in mentally, that she hasn't addressed yet. And that's some real talk. Even let's say everybody agreed that what CJ did was wrong, that royalty is just so innocent and he could have done her better. Let's say we all agree with that. At the end of the day, she still has to come to terms with that. Us agreeing with her is not going to cover no pain that she currently still has. Us agreeing with her isn't going to fix her. That's some shit that she got to do on her own by herself. So she keep looking for these supporters to support her. It's not going to help her at the end of the day. She's still gonna have to come to terms with it. Let's say she won and nobody supports CJ and CJ went broke and he didn't have any money to give the twins and he would just have to figure his life out and do all that stuff and start over, and he's not a millionaire and he don't got the money. Let's say all that happens. She still will have to process that pain. It's no avoiding it. It's still there. Yeah, oh, haha, he got that, but you'll still have that emptiness inside. You'll still have that pain. Exactly. She got to do the work. Yes, CJ is maturing. He is changing. And that's what I'm saying. That's why it's so important to look at breakups to see where a person is headed. You can see where a person is rising. There's a lot of women and a lot of men who went through hard breakups and they crashed and they burned. And after they crashed and they burned, They shook it all off. They shook it all off, and they did their thing, and then their ex, fell off. And that's just what it is. But that's because they continued doing who they were. She had so many opportunities to shine, but she made herself look really bad. She lost a lot of supporters because there are women who agree with her because they're a woman. But then after they start seeing so many negative things, they stop fucking with her like that. Yeah, she definitely ain't got that house in her name. That house, uh, she don't own the house either. And I remember the first breakup that they had, CJ was willing to buy her a house. And to me, in my opinion, that was royalty's opportunity on the buying her house, wanted to buy her because she would at least have that. There was no point of you going back to the situation to try to make things right and then leave it. Like, and then start over. That, to me, that was not a smart move. He was willing, I'll buy you guys a house, I'm sorry, that was when he was like willing to do whatever. Okay, you willing to negotiate? Okay, well, shit, go on, buy that house. Now I don't have to worry about anything. Buy it outright, so I ain't gotta worry about no mortgage payment or whatever. Set that shit up. She could have left clean and scot-free then, and then the ball would have been in her court. She would have had all the cars she wanted. She would have had everything. Everything would have been straight. That's what I'm saying. It's like solutions. But I'm wrong, and I'm a hater, and I I'm trolling her and all that shit, because I'm saying that she made the wrong choices. Even now, after all the bullshit and all the poor choices she made, she could still rise above this, but she choose to continue following people who are willing to bash CJ. That is not good for her health. She talking about manifestation. She manifesting and vibrating on a level of energy she don't even want to get. That's why she looked like she's stressed out. And instead of her admitting that, and instead of her coming to terms with that, she's turning it into anger and blaming him even more, and it's getting her lower and lower and lower. Royalty reposted Kai, and Kai was talking about CJ long time video, sparkling in champagne. Well, I mean, there's a lot of people who are gonna like CJ song, and there's a lot of people who's not gonna like CJ song. I'm pretty sure CJ knows that, and CJ has tough skin. But the biggest card CJ can play with all of these people is ignore them, because guess what? His name is in your mouth. At the end of the day, his name is in your mouth. So that's people are going to go watch it for themselves. If they're going to troll it or if they're going to support it, whatever they're going to do, his name is still going to be in your mouth. So it's still bringing traction. It's still being talked about. It's still being discussed. He's still being somebody, whether it's a negative or it's a positive. And she going into these chats and reposting people's stuff, like, what does his music got to even do with her? That's crazy. Also, y'all remember when CJ was buying material things for royalty when they broke up? He was buying new material things for her every day, and she came back. I saw it when she was happy and smiling. Yeah, she do like nice things. She do like being treated good. I ain't seen him do it. I'm still waiting for them to vlog Rico doing something outstanding for royalty. Mother's Day could have been the best day where he did something for her. But that ain't that type of party. You get what I'm saying? Like, your place in a situation. Her birthday, he was nowhere to be found. He just video chatted her. And I feel like, when a man is really rocking with you and he dealing with you, he gonna show you how much he appreciates you. I'm telling you. And even with them laughing, it's not gonna stop his views. It's not gonna stop the money that continuously coming in. You get what I'm saying? I feel like, and there she goes, nagging, nitpicking, starting stuff. You resharing some stuff that Leon shared. You want attention so bad. Let it go. If people don't like CJ music, or she don't like CJ music, why speak on that? Promote Rico shit, or promote when she on a track or some shit rapping about some bullshit. Why she ain't promoting and sharing that? You promoting stuff that's still talking about your baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Just petty and cattiness. So, and then you got your supporters telling you, tell the judge this, tell the judge that. If it's too much tit for tat going for the judge will see the problem. He will shut that shit down completely. And I'm telling you, at this moment, at this particular time, it's not looking good in Royalty's favor, because it seems like she's the aggressor, because she's always involving herself in CJ shit. What CJ got going on should not be her business. If it does not have anything to do with the kids, it's not her business. It's not her business. Rico ain't did a damn thing for Royalty for Mother's Day, for her birthday, for nothing. I'm hoping he do something for Jalea, but that's just me wishful thinking. Anti-Des is live now. Let's all go over there. Yeah, I'm about to get off because I gotta eat my sandwich anyway. I hate this shit so bad. Everybody getting on this CJ so cool hate trying. But you know, it's okay, Lenny, because it's not gonna do nothing. It's not gonna affect nothing. But y'all, we gonna get out here. We gonna go hop up in Des live. I'ma holla at y'all later, and I'll be up in that chat. All right. I'm out, y'all. Squad.